Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys still don't have a deal. Let's talk about it. I'm Rob Stats Guerrero from the Pro Football Insiders, and if you've been living under a rock, this just in. There is no contract agreement between the Dallas Cowboys and their best defensive player, Micah Parsons. In fact, Parsons was last seen splayed out on a training table during the Cowboys' final preseason game like a toddler that just didn't want to be in the supermarket anymore. Look, this is a bad look for both sides, right? The Cowboys look ridiculous for not paying a player that clearly deserves it. And Micah looks a little ridiculous for just some of the comic measures that he has had to go to get his point across to the Cowboys that he's not going to negotiate a side deal with Jerry Jones without involving his agent. And good for Micah. No player should do that. And look, I know that the Cowboys have a history of paying guys at the last second and ultimately getting them on the field. And I still believe that is what's going to happen in this case. But it is just the latest example, and there have been many under the ownership of Jerry Jones, that proves football and championships specifically are not the number one priority for this team. It's clear they are not. You can look at the CeeDee Lamb contract. You can look at either one of the last two contracts Dak Prescott has negotiated. The way they handle these is not designed to get the most efficient deal for the team and to get the player under contract as quickly as possible. That's just not how it's designed. It is designed to get and keep the Dallas Cowboys in the headlines for as long as possible. That's it, quite frankly. That is the only thing that Jerry Jones wants to accomplish with these contracts. They are not concerned with championships, with even getting to the NFC Championship game. Why do you think they haven't been there since 1995? It's not an accident. They don't care. Jerry Jones' Super Bowl is when the Forbes list of the most valuable franchises comes out, and he's number one. That's Jerry Jones' Super Bowl. Winning the Lombardi Trophy would be like a nice to have. It's like seat warmers in a car for Jerry Jones. Sure, be cool, but not really the main priority. And if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you know this to be true. You know this by the contract decisions. You know this by the head coaching decision. Brian Schottenheimer is the head coach of the Cowboys right now. Who the hell was breaking down the door to hire him? Nobody. He's been in the league forever. He had never been a head coach. The reason for that is he doesn't deserve to be a head coach. But Jerry just wants a yes man. Jerry just wants somebody that's going to say, yes, sir, and not put up a fight. Because Jerry wants it to be about Jerry. He's getting a little up there in years, and he doesn't have the energy for a fight anymore. Look at the last two coaching hires, Brian Schottenheimer and Mike McCarthy. Guess what? Two potatoes, right? Two pushovers, guys that won't push back and do anything. Jerry's done with the Jimmy Johnsons of the world. He's done with the Bill Parcells of the world. That's not what he's looking for right now. Jerry is all about Jerry and the Cowboys. Just look at what is happening on Netflix right now, right? We're talking about the Cowboys. This season is less than 2 weeks away. We're not talking about the Cowboys' chances in the NFC East. We're not talking about the Cowboys' chances of breaking their streak and going back to the conference title game. We're not talking about the legacy of Dak Prescott if he were to get to the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl and, God forbid, win one. No, we're talking about Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons and a contract holdout. We're focused on what Jerry Jones wants us focused on, which is not the football. And that's got to be depressing for a Cowboy fan. But as long as Jerry runs the Cowboys, that's the way it's going to be.